Hello there, dear friends. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Big Sam is back. Unless you've been living under a big rock, you might know by now that Big Sam is going to take Slaven Bilic's place at West Brom. It's not a surprise because at the beginning of the season, I made a list of 3 managers and I was wondering myself who was going to be the first to get sacked. It was between Scott Parker, David Moyes and Slaven Bilic. I'm just surprised that it came that late, but I pretty much knew that somebody between the 3 was going to get sacked as soon as possible. Big Sam is the real definition of a mercenary. Just like Jose Mourinho, they don't have any emotional connection with any team. They don't care. They can coach Spurs today and tomorrow they are going to coach Arsenal. For them, it's all about pay me my money, I do the job, bye-bye, up to the next. For me, Sam Allardyce is the real dawn between the 2. And I tell you why. Sam is going to save you from a very bad situation. Relegation battle without budget. He's going to fight and save your club. And by saving your club, he's going to save the community. He's going to save people's job and all that. As for Jose Mourinho, yes, the club might have some issues, but not big issues. He's going to inherit a great squad, a big budget, and he's going to force players to win something. He takes all the credit and leave. It's all about him. So in modern football, people are going to appreciate more Jose Mourinho because he wins trophies instead of Sam Allardyce, who is not winning trophies but saving people's lives, jobs, and communities. You know what I mean? This is not the debate you're gonna convince today's kid, the modern kid, the FIFA generation kid, because all they know is an easy way. You have to win trophies right now at any cost. You have to spend even the money that you don't have. Spend, buy, win. So before you compare them, give them the same budget, the same teams, and make a decision after that. Give Big Sam a big budget, a top team, world-class players, and give Jose Mourinho an average team struggling for relegation with no budget. And let's see what's gonna happen at the end. You know what I mean? The second topic for this video is going to be about Conor Gallagher's future at West Brom under Sam Allardyce. And I'm going to touch also a little bit comparison between Conor Gallagher and Kai Havertz. So Big Sam taking over at West Brom is going to have a lot of impact in the team. The first thing he does when he takes over a team like this is to work on the defense. No matter who you are, you have to defend because we need to keep it tight. We have to stop leaking goals, and from there we can counter and hope we nick a goal. That's Sam Allardyce. Offensive players always struggle under Sam Allardyce, and I am a little worried about my boy Conor Gallagher. I know the boy is very good defensively. He's been saving that West Brom team since the beginning of the season. He scored few goals, few very important goals, and he's very good defensively too. But I am afraid that he's going to be a center back. This loan could go very good for the boy or terribly wrong under Sam Allardyce. He's going to learn how to defend even more he's going to improve his defensive skill and all that, but he's not going to be allowed to express himself on the field, and that is the danger. We know Conor Gallagher likes to go forward, he likes to shoot from distance, he likes to score goals, and that could be a big issue under Big Sam. I don't know if we have the right to recall him from loan. We did it last season, but that was in the championship. If I was in charge of his loan, I was going to recall him and maybe send him to a more attacking team where he can express himself. But let's wait and see in January what Chelsea Football Club are going to decide about Conor Gallagher. Let me talk about the comparison that's going on online between Kai Havertz and Conor Gallagher. Let me make it very clear from the get-go that I'm a big fan of both players. Everybody knows how crazy I am about the academy product and how crazy also I am about Kai Havertz. I campaigned for this guy to be signed by Chelsea Football Club. I was on the train because of his way of play, his age, his versatility. I knew that we are getting 4 players in one, if that makes sense, because he can help us in the midfield, on the wings, number 10, number 8, number 9, whatever position you put this boy, he can do the job. At the moment, Kai is having some trouble adapting to the Premier League, but I have no doubt that he's gonna be a huge success for Chelsea Football Club and for the Premier League. Just be patient and watch. However, for the sake of fairness, I'm gonna criticize him when he deserves. But I'm not gonna be evil and try to ask for his head few months only after joining Chelsea Football Club and the Premier League. It doesn't make sense to me. The boy been struggling even with some illness, but there are certain people out there who refuse to use context and common sense. So for me, there is no comparison here between the two players. They are very different players, very different style of football, and we are very lucky to have such talent in that midfield. Frank Lampard is going to have headache to choose who to play in the next coming years. But if we have to choose one between the two, based on merit, based on current form, I'm gonna say Conor Gallagher is better than Kai Havertz. It doesn't mean it's gonna remain that way 2 weeks from now, a month from now. Everything can change. But if I have to choose one right now to play in that midfield, Conor Gallagher is going to win. This is a good lesson for Chelsea reactionary fans who always think that we need to go out and buy other young players from other teams instead of using our own. The same fans who wanted Timo Werner and Kai Havertz at any cost because apparently they were better than anything we have in the academy and in the first team back then are the same people who are asking for their head only few months after their signature, and now they want to see Conor Gallagher back in the team or go out there, splash the cash again, get me Sancho, get me Haaland, get me Camavinga, get me any youngster that scored few goals on the weekend because they are perfect. Well, you forgot that Timo Werner and Kai Havertz were perfect according to you just few months back. Remember that?